Hey, fast forward folks, I just wanted to do a video to show you how to load your files from the end of a semester onto our Blackboard page. So it's not really browser dependent, use Chrome or Mozilla or whatever. But the website we want to go to is broom.open.suny.edu. You can get through it through the sunybroom.edu or my college site, but this way it's kind of better because it bypasses the SUNY Broom system. And then if you sign in with your BCC credentials, also if everybody could try this, even if you're doing a spring course, if you could try this to make sure that you're loaded onto the system, that would be good. If it gives you an error message like access denied or account not set up or something like that, please let me know so I can get you access. So when we're in Blackboard, over on the right side here, you probably won't see as many semesters or courses, but you want to look for the one that says Math Department Files. This is a great resource if you're teaching a class that you haven't taught before. You can click into 100 level classes, the MAT 1XX course materials, and then pick the course you're teaching. So for example, if you're teaching pre-calculus 156, there will be a handful of booklets here. There's quite a few. Previous ones would probably be out of a different textbook, which will cover the same general topics, but there might be some differences. The newer ones would likely be the same book that you're using. But if you wanted to see what somebody else on campus was doing for their syllabus or tests or whatever, you can come here. So I'll just click on the Spring 2016 one. So the way that a lot of people on campus format it is they make these separate folders for quizzes, tests, and then different, various handouts. There's got to be one for the syllabus and homework sheet too, but I'm going to show you a way to just make it faster and easier for you guys. I'll also show you how to do this if you prefer. But anyway, if I go back to just the, oops. I go back here to the course books pages. The last one on the bottom is going to be the fast forward courses. Alright, so what I'm going to have you guys do is click into the fast forward courses, and we got 124 statistics, pre-calc, calc 1 and calc 2. What you would do is pick whichever course you're teaching. I'll just go into stats. And then what you're going to do is click on Build Content, and then you want to make a content folder. So for the name of the content folder, just put your last name and then the semester. So I'm just going to do read. Let's see, the last time I taught stats face-to-face was spring 2017. So I'll just call it read spring 2017, and then click submit. And then this just gives you your folder to load documents. So if you want to structure it with folders, like the example I showed you, you would just click into your content area and then make more folders inside folders. So we could do a content folder for tests. We could do a content folder for test guides and various handouts. And then when we want to post something, let's say we want to post the syllabus, I want to post that outside one of these folders, so I'll just go to Build Content, and it's going to be a file that I want copied in. So syllabus, and then you would just browse your computer. So I'll go into my stats, spring 2017. So in my course folder, I got tons of stuff in here: tests, quizzes, the test guides, my project documents, everything. So it makes it a little bit harder to find. There's my course policy. I taught 2 different sections, so I'll just pick the one. Click on submit. And then there's the syllabus. So I could do the same thing, build content, and click on file and add my final exam. And when I wanted to do things like tests, I would click inside of the test folder and put a file in there. Maybe I want to go find test 1. So again, browse computer and then find the document. I find this to be fairly time consuming though. If you want it nice and structured and organized for you, go ahead and do that, and that's great. However, what I'm going to do is delete. You definitely don't want to delete anything on this unless it's a folder you're uploading that you want to get rid of. So here's the fast way to do it. All right, let me go back into my computer here, and that course, my stats course from spring 2017 with all of these files. If I want to just copy all of those files and put them, make them all available on Blackboard, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to right click on that, spring 2017, and send it to, so you choose send to and then a compressed or a zipped folder. So what it'll do is copy all of those files down, and then you'll see the same thing. You'll see spring 2017, but the folder icon has the little zipper on it. This will allow you to load all of those files at once onto Blackboard. So when I go back into Blackboard and click into my course in the first fast forward courses, so again in the course booklet area down at the bottom, fast forward courses, math, whatever, in this case 124. I'm going to make my content folder. So again, the semester in your name, read spring 2017. But now the only thing I'm going to do is make one file in here that's simply called course documents. So this is going to have everything I have in my folder, the syllabus, the final exam, all the exams, all my handouts. Browse my computer. So again, it's back to where I was before, but in general, just navigate to, navigate in your computer to where you have your course folders. There it is, the spring 2017 zipped one. Then I'll click submit. All right, and then what will happen is if you sign back in or I sign in to see what's in there, in the 124 under fast forward, I'll see your course. When I open up your course, I'll see this one thing called course docs. And when I open up the course docs, what it'll show me is that you uploaded an entire folder. And when I click on the folder, here are all the files in it. So if I want to say, okay, let me see what they did. I want to put together for some test bank questions or whatever, I can say, let me see what they did for test 3. And anyway, they're all there and should open with no problem. So those of you finishing up a fall semester course, good luck. I hope this semester ends well. If you can get your course uploaded in the next couple weeks for me, that would be great. And then spring semester teachers, I hope your semester gets off to a great start, and I'll ask you to do this for me at the end of the spring. Thank you very much. Hope everything's going well, and as always, if you've got questions, please just reach out to me.